What's going on? It's your boy Chaz Barnes from the Night Audit. Yeah. I'm just not here. I'm here so I won't get fined. I don't know why I'm all over the place, man. I don't know why I'm all over the place. Just got done. Spend some time in the Word. The world gets crazy, and you gotta tap back in. You gotta remember after an eternal prize. Yeah, I've been meaning to get back in here this weekend. This weekend I have been trying to catch up on rest. I went to the movies. So he was like, Chaz, you getting no rest? I'm getting my rest, but it's a short week, man. It was a short work week, man. So I figured I'd just kick it with y'all, give y'all some of my unadulterated thoughts here. Yeah, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, I was dropping some stuff I was working. I was dropping stuff on the channel. I see we getting some motion, getting some traction. Yeah. It made me, I was in reflection mode because I started this channel, this official channel. I think it's about 28, 29 days. I'm pulling up something to kind of give me a good reference point. Dude, give me a second. It's better when I do live streams. So officially, I think 28 days ago. So 28 days ago is when I officially went all in on this channel. And I am amazed at the response that I'm getting because this is when you do lifestyle channels. A lot of times channels are birthed because you're like in a tough season or whatnot. You're in a difficult season, and you just need some kind of light or some kind of alleyway to help see you through it. So doing this has helped significantly, significantly as possible. Because I don't think it'd been any other time I've been able to do this. I'm just learning how to be like tap more into my passion and my purpose and going after God as well. So learning just to put God first, my passion and my purpose, and everything will come underneath it. And I've been like really like the engine. So I've been meaning. So I've been reflective on that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of work, man. This content creation stuff is no joke, man. You really got to be on it. You really got to be on it. So right now I'm still checking numbers, analytics and stuff like that. And I'm only doing that just to get data still. It's good to know the numbers. People, the views are there. Just the subscribers. Listen, I learned like it was something going on YouTube where the data analytics wasn't working or it was out of function or whatnot. And I think it was another situation like that. I believe today, I think it's been fixed or whatnot. I think people were putting videos up and they wouldn't get no views. Now, views are earned, they're not given. It's like likes are earned, comments are earned. I know a lot of my videos, the shorts I drop, I don't always post a question. So that's something I'll probably do. That's one thing that I would try to do going into month number 2 of the night audit. Try to think of questions because a lot of times when I read the analytics, they'd be like, "Hey, here's a question you might can ask." I'm like, but a lot of times I might say, "Hey, what's your thoughts are? You let me know what you think in the comments." So I will just post a question. I will do that. I'll try to be mindful of that. Can I say I'm gonna do that with every one of them? No, because especially when I do longer videos and I'm trying to clip it up and trying to make shorts, make live 4 or 5 different shorts, and trying to turn a 50-minute video into 10-minute segments. So trying to keep that in mind as well. So yeah, I'm gonna start using a little bit. Probably I posted on X, but again, I'm gonna live over here in YouTube. I'm living here in YouTube land. But what I've learned was when you post on X, if you just drop the link, like the video link, their algorithm, they crush it. If it's an external leak, they crush it because it doesn't have any engagement. So I learned that. I need to have a comment. Let's say if I'm dropping a short or dropping a video, and here's the comment I'm posting, and then the clip, and then I post it, and then I have to reply back to that same post with the full reaction or full video. So I'm doing that with a few things. So I will be doing that this week. I was actually doing it Friday, Saturday, I think a little bit yesterday and today and whatnot. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm trying to drop another video and try to drive traffic from X over here to YouTube because this is where it's at. YouTube is king. Yeah. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, just think of a lot of different things I can do with this channel. I know it's still a lifestyle. Like I said, trying to get out of debt. We're still with that. So we're not going to go away from that. But it's also just trying to show I don't want to be completely bogged down with that only. But I want to make sure that I probably be conscious enough and just do, because I've been meaning I was going to do this episode or do this Saturday, but I was up later on the Friday and I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up in time to do it. So I figured I'll just do a little check-in or something like that. Little, not many episodes. It may still be episodes tied to the show, or they just might be just something I might just say, hey, what I'm auditing, what my week was, what did I audit this week? I did my budget. For example, I did the travel math episode and I did that Friday. And of course, with as much energy I can possibly do, I did it very late, whatnot. I was in more reflection mode, whatever, and all that. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get to it. I said, okay, it's getting late. Let me go ahead and drop this episode. So it's out, and I'll try to push traffic because, again, views are earned. I understand views are earned. And I try to make sure that the hashtags or the SEO search engine thing, I try to make sure that stuff is like relatable. So yeah, so we were working on different things, different thumbnails and stuff like that, different templates. But it's just a lot has been happening since from the first video to now, because I just and I could talk. I still can give you updates. So like, hey, what my morning routine is like, what my workout routine is like, what my second half year plans are. Definitely, I think there will be episodes where I can just talk with y'all, maybe like 10-15 minutes on that front. But we will be talking about. I wrote down some different topics, different things, different clips. We talked about rent. We talked about the teen takeovers. So we're trying to expand with the White House shooting and all the other stuff. So we're trying to, it's trying to push the broader audience, but we also got to make sure that over here that it fits the brand. It fits the Night Audit brand. Audit your life before your life. Audit your life before the world audits your world, or audit your life before life audits you, or audit the world, however we want to do it. So yeah, we got some. So I just got to make sure that it ties back into what we represent over here. And because of my core, just trying to make sure I remember my core values and just try to push it into other things and whatnot. So we talk about finances, we talk about politics, we talk about local issues and stuff like that. I want to make sure that I'm giving my unique spin and blend on it as well. So I ain't want to sell. So like I'm testing the water. So that's some things I'm testing the water on. And I'm thinking like, okay, all right, I'm just trying to see because I don't want to be in one particular. I need something to cut my teeth in. So lifestyle things like that, lifestyle things, career, finances. Like I said, I'm not a financial guru or not, but I understand it enough where, okay, I know where I stand with it. Career, I know where I stand. Life, I know where I stand with it and where I could go and where things could be. So yeah, of course, we're going to have to spank some asses or whatnot. Everybody's going to get it. Everybody's gonna get this, you know what I'm saying? Listen, white, black, Puerto Rican candy stripe, gay, straight, but listen, all y'all gonna get it. All y'all gonna get it. All y'all gonna get the jokes. All y'all gonna listen. Even me, listen, I gotta hold myself accountable. That's why I like when I do my tribal math episode, listen, it's the numbers. This is the numbers, this is what it is, and this is where we're trying to go. I'm not over here moaning, complaining, bickering, woe is me. Nah. I learned that another thing too. I learned that get your own motion. If you got your own motion going on, you ain't really worrying about necessarily what everybody else got going on. You ain't trying to worry about if you're not invited to something. You got this. You might feel a little something inside, but you be like, yeah, you know what? It's okay. I got my own motion, man. I got my night auditors out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? It's everything is we're motion slow. It's a slow burn. That's one thing I learned about YouTube. One thing about content creation and whatnot. It's a slow burn. It is a slow burn, but I'm allowed to see like where this thing is really going and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm taking this, where I'm thinking like, okay, where this can be at in 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. I don't do too much forward thinking. You just thinking like, dang, okay, listen, tomorrow is June, man. Listen, boom. We got a lot of things in store or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. But one thing I like reflect on outside of that is that I learned on this journey, you can't take everybody with you. You're not gonna be able to take everybody with you. And with success comes disappointment. And it's not the disappointment in you or me or whatnot. It's a disappointment of others around you or whatnot. You know what I mean? That's why I ask God, I pray for character. That's one of the things I try to keep at the core of it. I pray for character because the money, listen, money comes and goes. Money comes and goes, whatnot. I was just reading in Corinthians about chasing after a prize. It flees, man. This is a fleeing thing, man. What's the eternal prize? And if they take it all away from me, man, as long as I got my character and I got my dignity, you know what I'm saying? And like I said this today too before I left for the movies. I said, man, if I can't take Jesus with me, fuck all y'all. Not y'all in particular, but I was just like, nah, listen, we got to figure some things out. Listen, there's my understanding and that's his understanding. And I'm like, I try to lean more into his understanding and whatnot. I got my faults and whatnot. But I just realized you just can't take everybody with you. You know what I mean? That's why I like with this channel, I've been like really quiet about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Telling people, because people will probably tap into the channel just for well-meaning, out of kindness and politeness or whatnot, but not really rocking with you. So I rather just try to organically find my tribe and find my base and just rock with it. So what if I got 100 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers? I don't care. Give me my 100,000 subscribers. I can figure out the rest. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I can figure it out. But yeah, I also have my other channel as well. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Y'all, it's my sports channel. I don't know. We might have to bring some sports segments to the night audit because, like, with the Jackson Dart sex tape thing, I have to listen. Now I'm trying to find a host. I'm trying to find a host for the show because I do it? Sure, I can do it. But with some of the things I got coming up soon, I'm trying to devote. This is the night audit is my baby, and I'm trying to dispense my energy and build this channel up. So that's why I'm trying to give. I'm trying to give another channel to somebody else so they can host it. I can maybe come in, tap in, do a few segments and stuff like that. Because with sports, you got to stay on top of it. Like with content creation, you got to stay on top of it. You got to curate the show because here I'm the producer, I'm the editor, I'm the CEO, I'm the manager, I'm the HR person, I'm the vice president. I'm all of these things in one. So I'm a one-man band. I run lean over here. So I'm talking with somebody behind the scenes and they haven't got back with me yet. So I don't know, we might have to try to pitch it to somebody else or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If I do it, it's only once a week. I probably can only do it once every other week. If I do it, I'm only giving it like once every other week because it's a lot, man. It's a lot because you got to think like, something got to decrease. That's no such thing as balance. It's no you got to find the balance in what's important. So I would have to like, take 20 steps back to go 60 steps forward. You know what I mean? I'll be spent trying to like blow my head off with sports and then trying to get over here with current events. And so it's just like, you do it like 1 day a week, but again, it's just, I would need pockets of time to segment the shows in a way because sports is always ongoing. Like news is 24/7. So you're not going to catch every news once it's happening. Like when I log onto my PC, I see stuff happen. I'm like, oh man. But I write what I can write down. I have a notepad. I got to get another one. So I write down things that I'm like, okay, let me tag that. Let me save the video on that. Let me do some more research on that as well. But yeah, so I don't know. I will see if anybody got some thoughts on that or whatever and all that. Please let me know because, but it's if somebody can do it 5 days a week, it's all about capacity because you got to have the capacity to do it because like, most of us work and we have other things, so you have to at least be dedicating at least 30 minutes. I would say you ain't gotta do an hour on it. I'm just saying as far as curating the show, you might have one day you record, but you just want to make sure that you record and everything is you for that 30 minutes. So once a week, you will have to say, hey, I'm doing 30 minutes of this. That's it. So it's just all about the man hours, how many man hours you put into it. So like at the night audit, there's a lot of more man hours because now when I'm at work, I'm working on my stuff now. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my own personal computer or whatnot. And I felt like with smart, it's a way for me to get ahead instead of trying to like, I can listen to videos before I work out. Let's say if it's a workout day, I can listen to videos, listen to stuff before, or try to listen to it while I'm at work or whatnot. But I can at least try to jump ahead as far as how I want to curate the show, as far as what's going to go first, what topic is going to go first, and the title and the thumbnail. So that stuff can be done because what I've in my 28 days of doing the show, my audit is that I catch myself, I don't do all the template work until after I'm done recording. If you follow me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all the back end stuff. So the what seemed to be easy is turn the mic on, turn the camera on, and just record and go, right? But it's the other stuff on the back end. It's the thumbnail, it's the title of the show, it's like the style, the texture, like what's gonna go. So and taking it from moving it from this software to this software and put it over here, add this in here. So there's another 35 minutes of, depending on how long the video is and how long the export takes, then it's got to go to YouTube, and then YouTube got to do this thing. So yeah. So I'm just trying to find ways to cut down the time. So if I'm saying what I'm auditing on as a content creator, whatnot, is how to cut down on like the amount of man hours on as far as back end stuff. That stuff can be done. So all I gotta do is come home. What if I'm coming home from the gym or not, or if it's a non-gym day, all I gotta do is come home, grab me a bottle of water or something like that. I may take 30 minutes, watch TV, whatever, and all that, get myself right, come in on here, and then bam. Cause see, like I have a little bit more time when I don't have to go to the gym. So I get home around about 6 o'clock. So I don't have to, I can be recording around by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I can have all this stuff wrapped up. So I have to use that. I have to look at those little, I would say, winnable hours or whatnot, like free, like those hours like that, and just take advantage of it. I know it was a lot. But I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So yeah. So it's still a work in progress or whatever and all that. Would I eventually, after a while, could I see somebody being a co-host on here? Maybe, but the thing about it is, like, the show got to go on. Like, we're a long ways, but see, the thing is, we're a long ways off and think about a co-host or whatnot. Now, could I have somebody that gives me content, that can mine out content and send it to my email, my email is in the description? Absolutely. Absolutely. You see something that I don't have TikTok yet. Most of what I see is on X. So I try to bookmark it and download it, or what I see on YouTube and download it and just put it as a watch later, or I will convert the file over to an MP4 and just save it and just title it, and so I can go back and review it that way. So we're gonna slowly expand, but like I said, I'm the only one that's doing all the search and curate the content, but it's got to fit the brand. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be doing any and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's got to fit the Night Audit brand. You know what I'm saying? Because again, audit your life before the world audits yours. And there's a lot of people that need to audit their life. Okay, I bring myself to the congregation as well. But some people might need a deeper audit, and others might need a medium audit. So that's the challenges and stuff like that. Other thing is, when I'm a live stream, I think live streaming probably will happen. It'll happen if I can get everything, like, now that I'm bringing my stuff to work, if I can get it where I can just have the videos, have everything, because then I can just watch it in real time and just give my thought. Now I want to cut my teeth in the information, so I have some awareness on what's going on and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I can invite y'all in on some of the stuff that I probably watch as well. I don't know. So that might be something that might be easier, because when you live stream it, it's out. I can edit stuff. I can go through the edits. I can clip up stuff or whatnot. But I think when you I use StreamYards, so that seemed to be easier. So even when I'm recording, it seemed to be a lot easier to do so than YouTube itself. So I can stream and do it from YouTube and then X, and people can that help with like views but where you want to live in is the long form content. So I'm still, maybe if I get to like 50 subscribers, I probably start live streaming. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I could do is premiere my videos, but see, the time if I premiere, I'm not going to be available to be in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I premiere the video on a Saturday morning, say if I do it a Friday and I premiere for Saturday, then yeah, I can be in there, I can interact with whatever and all that. And hey, yo, so we got a variety of ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make sure I hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. Yeah. What else was on my thoughts or whatever on my fellow fireside chat? I don't want to hold y'all too long. I did say, like, you can't take everybody with you. Yeah, you can't take everybody with you on the journey. I would say, like, one thing I'm learning is this is that I'm getting very good at this. I think I'm 1%, getting 1% better. Oh yeah, no, I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, caught up with a good friend of mine, and I was having lunch with Nigel, and I was on the phone with him, and he said, "Hey man, you still do your rap and stuff?" Now again, I do have my music on the channel, and I might repopulate it through X. I mean, anybody, my subscribers, whatever, and all that, anybody can view it and listen to music. That was a former life of mine. This is the current life. I didn't tell him I did content. I said, I'll wait on another conversation. I'll tell him I do content. But if I had to say what is the difference between content creation and music, I would say that content creation is 100% on you live by the sword, you die by the sword, you follow your own sword. With music, whatever it's, be it rapping, be it singing, be in a band, there's scheduling conflicts, there's creative conflicts. There's when money gets involved, that's when you really find out who people really are. Not everybody can handle the money, not everybody can handle the success, especially if it comes fast. I don't think people will take the YouTube route, the slow burn route, and think about the long term, making the money long term. Everybody want it right then and there. So this over here, I think you work hard in both. You work hard in both, right? But I think over here, I think when you do content creation, you your own safety net. So if you don't make no money, if your channel don't grow, if you're not growing, your channel ain't growing. So if you're not moving, if you don't have no motion, then your channel ain't gonna have no motion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay on top of it. So this is a lot. This is challenging me this is something that allowed me to cut my teeth into, because music, you can be days trying to write a song, right? Some days you're up at different times trying to write a song, whatever and all that, right? With content creation, whatever and all that, you can view content on your way to work, you can view content on your way from home or the gym or leaving the gym, or if you waiting on, like, you out, like you had a dinner restaurant, you had a dinner or whatnot, you just waiting on people, you can view content. So you can always be viewing, you can always throw content on and view it. You can be listening to it while you clean up the house, you can be listening to it while you getting ready, like taking a shower. You always can view it, like similar like music, right? But you can also write stuff down. You can be like, oh, okay, hey, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And all you got to do is just go back. So for me, I would say that this is, if you got the passion for it, you got the drive for it, you'll find your groove. You eventually find your groove. With music, it's just so many other layers. It's producer, editors. Can you be your own producer? Can you be your own editor? But you still got to go out there and you still got to promote it. You know what I'm saying? Here, I don't necessarily have to, like, when I'm out and about, when I'm out in the streets, I ain't got to tell people, hey man, hey, check out my YouTube channel. Nah, I ain't got to do all that. Because the channel, if you're pumping the content out, that's why, like, with me with social media, I got to see the dollars in it. You know what I'm saying? Where I can drive traffic back to YouTube. I don't want to just be I don't, like, it's okay to post stuff, whatever and all that, but I'm not. After a while, if I get that stuff popping, most of everything you can catch me on YouTube, for real. And so it's a lot more. I think with music, there's a lot more hand to hand. You got to be out there really hustling. Are you hustling, working over here? And yeah, absolutely, man. Man, I've sat in this chair for like 2-3 hours, man. My ass be hurting. I'd be like, damn, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you working. Man, listen, you gotta get up, you gotta stretch. You might have to take a nap or something like that, come back to it. So yeah, no, once you locked in, you know what I'm saying? So it's, in ways it's similar, but the thing about it is you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta be in somebody's smoked out studio. That's the other thing about my musical days. Being in those studios, a whole bunch of smoke everywhere. And for a person that don't smoke, I don't smoke. And I hate myself that I just tolerate the shit. At the time, just trying to get the music. You trying to do it, trying to get the music, but I'm sorry. Ooh, camera shaking. Get the music, but I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And people drinking and all that stuff like that, I can't stand it. And it's all wee hours at a time, wee hours a day. I'm like, no, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And out of all that, you might only do 1 or 2 songs. And then the guy might have another session come in. He may not get your stuff back to you in time. So when you do content, when you record a video, man, you can do that stuff right then and there. You may get, it's a turnaround time where the stuff come out the very next day or the same day. You know what I'm saying? It's the same day. So that's the other thing. I ain't gotta be at somebody's house, somebody's studio, unless if your spot is a studio where if let's say we link up but I can do it from the comfort of my home or from in the hotel. I don't have to be on location. The only thing you do on location, I wouldn't even do IRL screens. Hell no. You can vlog, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm doing this, but that's a pre-recorded, and you don't drop the location, whatever, and all that, because by that point you already gone. But yeah, if that makes sense, I say this is because you ain't got it. You everything is right here. All you need is a camera, Wi-Fi, internet, computer, speaker. Man, all the other upgrades will come over time. So it's just there's too many more hands you gotta include when you're doing music. Content creation, after a while, if you get big, you get a what's it, a YouTube manager, it's your sponsor. If you might if you get enough motion, a lawyer, you check over the stuff, and you can build your small team. I'm not saying you can't have your assistant, whatever, and all that. You know what I'm saying? People might be checking your stuff and saying, hey, okay, hey, you check the email for this. Hey, man, check this out. So yeah, so you don't need on that front. You don't need a huge team. You just need a small team. But I know there's channels that they got massive producers, editors, and all that stuff. But nah, man, it's me. I would rather keep this thing 100% independent and just earn the money that way, and just do it that way. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to ones, because if I did music, if I was doing it, I would need it. I told my friend yesterday, I said, man, I would have to give myself a 10-year window from that point, from a certain point. Let's say if I was 21, and if I ain't made it by 31, I'm out. Because there are a lot of folks that have given it, they threw away 10 years of their life and haven't gone nowhere. Now, if you don't want to be as big as what you are, then fine, but you want to at least get where you really are making some paper, making some major dough, but you also have an exit strategy as well. So even me doing this, I'm not gonna quit my job. Hell no. I'm not gonna quit my job. I don't quit my job at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be working. Even if, I mean, listen, even if after a while, okay, like I work and this is what I do full time. Okay, but I'm still gonna work. Working is working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people think, well, you gotta work. We all gonna be, listen, I already told y'all about what Deshaun got right with all that prisons and stuff, man. Listen, we gotta work for the rest of our lives. And that's a different conversation. But yeah. So, but nah, I can work around my schedule. I can do this. I can alternate the days I record. I don't have, if 5 days straight is too much right now. If I got something going, I can alternate it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do. I be missing it, man. I be logging in. I be checking my stuff. I be like, oh man, I'm doing, see where I'm at. But yeah, man. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure the discouragement will come in and be like, man, I'm ready. But you just got to keep pumping. You just got to keep working, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Put your head down, plow. So like I be at work. Like now, being at work and doing this, it's like I just be, I can deal. I can deal with a lot of things, but I'm like, especially the season I'm in, I'm like, I can be like, okay, all right, man, I got emotion, I got other things going on, so I'm building something on the side. You know what I'm saying? And if you discover me, all right, cool, great. If not, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like now going forward. I'm like, I just gotta just keep a head on the swivel, come in and do my job, excel at what I do, but also, you know what I'm saying, put my energy in this as well. You know what I'm saying? This is what my passion at. This is my passion. This is the thing that I believe God has called me to do. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. I ain't want much. I just want to just kind of give you my authentic thoughts and just let you know what the updates are. I'm proud of what the viewers and new viewers. We gonna get there. It's month number 1. It's month number 1. So I'm just to be. I was nervous? Yeah, because you're putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Really putting a face to, like, it's one, like, because I have music out, but you don't know the face. So, like, now you got a face to the music. Like, I put myself more out, like, on X as well. Like, hey man, if this is what I'm gonna do, I gotta go at it. I gotta put myself in miracle territory. I gotta go be the thing. And also, I'll also know this one more thing. Listen, people are not gonna care about your passions as much as you can, or as much as you will. So that's more reason to double down and do it. They not gonna care about it. They give you that, oh, that's what's up. Hey, let me know if you need anything. Nah, listen, do it. So if you thinking about you starting a YouTube channel or whatever, just do it. Start. You know what I'm saying? And you will never know where it would take you. There's so many channels I watch that have blew up and they started with $1 in the dream. They started with a dusty webcam and a busted mic and they never look back. You know what I'm saying? So just go at it. Cause I ain't have YouTube on the brain. Like when I was doing music, I was not, oh, I can be a YouTuber. Now I didn't think of that. I know a lot of us be like, man, I would have did this a long time ago. Listen, a better time to start now. Start now. Don't wait. Start now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on it. Start. Don't try to wait. I got to get a crew. Because when I be hearing that stuff, I be thinking of my own rap career, my own little short-lived rap session, rap career, whatever I call it that. And I'm like, you don't need a crew. Just do it. It's you. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got something better to stand on. It's like, I built this myself. You know what I mean? Like, through the Lord's guidance and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I built this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I did this. I was like, no, I'm not going to let them stand in my way of it. I'm going to do it. I ain't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my little frustrations or whatever behind this when stuff ain't loading up properly and things are not where I thought it was going to be. And yeah, but I'm pushing myself. I'm just, it's results. It's earning it. Just earning it as I go. What if one view is better than no views? Does it get a little discouraging not to get a view on the channel, on a video? Yeah, but I'm getting views on other, so I'm getting the views of views. After a while, people will view all of them. There'll be a way where everybody gonna view it. They'll be like, oh, okay, I see what he was on. Okay, I see it. I think it's the finding your audience. It's okay. So to all the new viewers, the future subscribers and all that stuff like that, welcome. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Night Audit. And this concludes this episode of the Night Audit. If you find this informative, hit a comment, subscribe, share it with somebody. Okay. We're going places. It's a slow burn. Okay. I'm building my plane as a fly. Okay. This is where I'm going. You gotta decide if you want to be with me. Be here. All right. Till then, peace. I catch y'all on the next one. It's gonna be a doozy.